Hello, my friend and fellow lightworker on the path. Welcome back to this channel. I am Josephine Hartman, certified intuitive healer and Akashic Records practitioner and teacher. As always, my highest intention is to bring a grounded, ethical, no fluff, and highly effective approach to spirituality and to the Akashic Records. So if you are tuning into this as a YouTube video, and you get some value out of this video and out of my channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, to leave a comment below the video so we can continue the conversation, or if you have any questions. If you're tuning into this as a podcast episode on Inner Work, a Spiritual Growth podcast, then please also over there leave a positive rating or review if you feel called to do so. Hit that subscribe button for the podcast. All of these forms of support are incredibly generous and so helpful, and they really support this channel and the podcast in getting discovered by new people on the path who might benefit. So I am eternally grateful for you being here, and I am excited for the practice that we're going to do together today. So one of the many things that the Akashic Records as a healing modality and as a field of consciousness and power and unconditional love and light, one of the many things that the records can help us do is expand our capacity to receive abundance, to receive goodness in all of its different forms. So material abundance, but also emotional abundance, emotional support from other people, to receive recognition from other people, to receive new friendships that feel more aligned with your heart and your soul, to receive new relationships, to receive new opportunities for growth and expansion. So much of what we want to create in this lifetime. And sometimes the sad reality is that we have been conditioned or taught or shown for whatever reason, typically unconsciously, not on purpose, that we are not deserving of goodness, that we are not worthy of goodness, or that we can only have good things and we can only have abundance if we meet certain criteria, or if we prove ourselves or our value in some way, or if we accomplish something. Sometimes we have this mindset that we have to be productive at all times or working really hard at all times in order to be deserving of goodness. So we're going to be breaking through and shattering some of these old beliefs, ideas, illusions, and really helping you expand your capacity to receive goodness from the universe, from other people, from your guides, from the record keepers if you work with the Akashic Records. And we're going to do all of that through a guided meditation slash practice or exercise, as I said, through the records. So if you're game and you are open to having this experience together right now, let's go ahead. And the first thing we're going to do is open the Akashic Records, and then we'll flow into this practice from there. So I'm going to grab my crystal. I often hold a crystal. This is a blue celestite, I want to say. I'm not a crystal expert, but I do work with crystals sometimes, or sometimes I'll just hold my clear quartz tower. Sometimes I'll hold my bigger selenite piece here. All of these help me establish a deeper connection to the Akashic Records and the Akashic field. So I'm sharing this as a behind the scenes. You don't necessarily need to go grab a crystal right now. If you do have one nearby and you want to grab it to make this practice even more powerful, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. Just wherever you are, however you are, we can make this a really potent experience together. So, where you are, I'm going to invite you to get as comfortable as you possibly can. So, physically, just making any adjustments if you need to, and I'll do the same. And when you feel ready, when you feel you found a physical posture that really supports your body, wherever your body is today, you can go ahead and close your eyes if that feels good. If it doesn't feel good for whatever reason to close your eyes, please feel free to keep them open, just with a soft gaze, kind of looking anywhere around you. And otherwise, if it does work for you, you can close your eyes. And we're going to take a couple of really deep grounding breaths together. So breathing in and exhaling fully all of that air through your nose or your mouth, whatever is feeling most comfortable for you today. And again, taking a really deep breath in, feeling your lungs expanding, and then exhaling fully. And as always, we're setting the intention that we're going to receive from this practice exactly what is most needed for you today, including healing and insights on mental, emotional, physical, and energetic levels. I will go ahead and open the Akashic Records now. As I do this, just turn your attention inward, so focus inward. Start to tune into yourself, tune into your own intuition, and see if you start to sense or feel or see or receive anything from your side of things. So I ask Divine Source to surround us in a circle of white light for protection and strength. May you be joined in your intention to expand your soul, remember who you are and why you're here as it is written in the Akashic Records. I ask the record keepers at the highest divine level to allow me to open the records of this group of all of us coming here together for this purpose. Only the light is welcome here, and may we open to receive the most helpful, sacred, empowering guidance. So it is. And let's take another deep breath in and out as the records open. Taking a moment to establish your own personal connection to the Akashic field, noticing if any sensations are arising for you, any tingling or any visuals of light or anything else that may be showing up for you in this moment. As you are welcomed into the hall of the records, into this deep silence and wisdom and light of the records. And from here, as I was describing before, we're going to move into our practice together of expanding your capacity to receive goodness. So, for that practice, still keeping your eyes closed, being held by the records, I'm going to invite you, if it works for you, if it resonates, to place your hands, or one hand or both hands, on any part of your body that feels connected to your ability to receive goodness. So, this might be your heart, this might be your throat. It might be your belly or solar plexus area, which is kind of where I'm feeling I want to place my hands right now. It could be more of your root or base chakra. So just take a minute to sense and tune into what is the place on your body that is most associated and connected to your capacity to receive. And then go ahead and place your hands gently, lovingly there. And through this whole exercise, as we do it together, we're going to be sending light and healing energy directly from the records into your hands, through your hands, into that place on your body that most needs it. And from here, we're going to repeat, or I'm going to speak some statements, a series of statements that are going to carry a particular frequency and energy and are going to help you open up, are going to help you expand your inner container for receiving abundance and goodness from this universe. So you have a couple of options. You can just be in a totally restful, meditative state, hearing the words, feeling the words, absorbing the words, just allowing them to work on you a little bit. Or you can also repeat the statements after me or with me as we go, either silently to yourself or out loud, really whatever feels most powerful for you. And taking another deep breath in and out. Still holding your hands in that place on your body that most needs this light and healing energy and expansion. And let's begin. It's safe for me to allow more goodness to come into my life. So it's safe for me to allow more goodness to come into my life. I don't have to do or accomplish or prove anything to receive goodness. I don't have to do, accomplish, or prove anything to receive goodness. Goodness and abundance are my divine birthright. Goodness and abundance are my divine birthright. Goodness and abundance are everyone's divine birthright. Goodness and abundance are everyone's divine birthright. My goodness does not detract from anyone else's. My goodness does not detract from anyone else's. I am only responsible for my goodness. I am only responsible for my goodness. I cannot control anyone else's connection to their own goodness or abundance. I can't control anyone else's connection to their own goodness or abundance. I am deserving of goodness just by virtue of being here. I am deserving of goodness just by virtue of being here. I can safely release any beliefs of unworthiness now. I can safely release any beliefs of unworthiness now. I'm willing to trust that the universe has my back. I'm willing to trust that the universe has my back. I'm willing to trust that when I expand, everyone else expands too. I'm willing to trust that when I expand, everyone else expands too. It's safe now to believe that I am worthy of abundance. It's safe now to believe that I'm worthy of abundance. Anyone in my life who ever told me or showed me otherwise was wrong. Anyone in my life who ever told me or showed me that I'm not worthy of abundance was wrong. I forgive myself and any parts of myself for ever believing that I was unworthy. I forgive myself and any parts of myself that ever believed I was unworthy. It's safe and okay to open myself to receive. It is safe and okay to open myself to receive. I'm willing to trust that the universe holds many gifts for me. I'm willing to trust that the universe holds many gifts for me. And I'm willing to trust that I can receive those gifts easily. I'm willing to trust that I can receive those gifts easily. I'm willing to release any false idea that I must be productive 24/7. I'm willing to release any false idea or conditioning that I must be productive 24/7. I'm willing to release any and all beliefs that my worthiness is tied to my productivity. I'm willing to release any and all beliefs that my worthiness is tied to my productivity. I'm willing to know now that my worthiness is not tied to my accomplishments. I'm willing to know and believe now that my worthiness is not tied to any accomplishments. I'm willing to believe my worthiness is innate to me. I'm willing to believe my worthiness is innate and that it cannot be destroyed. I'm willing to open myself to receive all forms of goodness from this universe. I'm willing to open myself to receive all forms of goodness from this universe. I choose to embody an energy of ease and receptivity. I choose to embody an energy of ease and receptivity. I'm willing to know and believe that I myself am abundance. I'm willing to know and believe that I myself am abundance. It's safe to claim my full abundance now. It's safe to claim my full abundance now, knowing that through that abundance, I can be even more generous with others. Knowing that through that abundance, I can be even more generous with others. Goodness flows into me and through me. Goodness flows into me and through me. I am becoming a clear vehicle for abundance. I am becoming a clear and responsible vehicle for abundance. I'm willing to trust. I'm willing to trust. I'm willing to stay open. I'm willing to stay open. I'm willing to see the abundant opportunities all around me. I'm willing to see and notice the abundant opportunities all around me. I receive goodness from this moment on without limitation. I receive goodness from this moment on without any limitation. And taking the deepest breath you've taken today, in and out, sending a little bit more light and expansion to that place in your body that was needing it. Savoring the benefits of this practice, of the frequency that we have just tapped into. Knowing that you can continue to cultivate this frequency by coming back to this exercise, coming back to the records together anytime that you need. Feeling the expansion in your being, welcoming the expansion. And with deep gratitude, we thank the record keepers for everything we have received and co-created here today. May all of this continue to serve you for as long as it is needed. This circle is complete. And our records are now closed. Okay, great work. So a practice or a little thing I like to do after a meditation or healing process like what we just did is to shake things off or shake things out. So if you're seeing me on the video, you can see I'm shaking my arms, my legs, moving my neck a little bit, continuing to breathe. If you're listening to this as an audio podcast, you can join in and do some of the shaking too. And breathing deeply one more time together. And thank you so very much for spending this time with me, spending this time in the records together, which I hold so sacred in my heart that we're able to do this. Please let me know in the comments below how this practice worked for you, what you experienced. I would love to hear and continue the dialogue from there. In the meantime, be really well, be really kind to yourself because you deserve it. And that's another form of goodness, the goodness that you give to yourself. So again, thanks for being here, my friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.